G'day guys, Elfie here. It's not often I record an intro like this, but I don't often record things during a class like I did today either. So I'm going to preface the next probably about 6 minutes with a little bit of an intro here and an explanation about what happened and why this came about. So my next topic for my Year 8 maths class is relational thinking. And relational thinking is all about, it's kind of like visualizing maths problems in your head, and instead of actually calculating the answer, looking at the relationship between two sums. You'll see the patterns and things like that I talk about when we actually get into the video. But instead of me designing the whole thing by myself, I sat down with two students today, two of my students in the Year 8 maths class, got them to actually do the problems on paper and work out how they were going about that. And then we sat down together and went through how we may be able to visualize that in Minecraft. And that's what you're seeing around me right now. So this video is actually recorded during a classroom, like during a class time, so you'll hear a bell at some point and you'll hear kids talking in the background. But I just needed to get down what we talked about and how we were going to do it clearly while it was fresh in my mind. And I think the demonstrations and the explanations are worthwhile sharing. So that's what you're about to see. I hope you enjoy it. If you've got any feelings, if you've got any feedback or thoughts, please leave it in the comments section below, or send me a tweet or something to let me know if you think there is another way of visualizing that particular relationship or a relationship for that sum. Because the more of that I get, the better off this lesson is going to be when I implement it in a classroom. So here it comes. Thanks very much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Relational thinking in Minecraft, two options for addition. One option, tell the kids to make the blocks on each side equal. Theory, they will be saying 2 diamond blocks this side, 1, 2, 3 diamond blocks this side, so they'll need to put a diamond block down there. Then they'll start looking at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 gold blocks. There's already 4 there, so they need to add 4 gold blocks down here. So that's option 1 for introducing how the relational thinking works, with the aim of, in the end, the students will be able to say, well, the difference between this digit here or this number here and this number here is these 2 blocks. So they need to go here, and then this is a difference as well, so that then they'll be able to get 1, 2. So both options will work. I think the first option is probably better for introduction, with the hope they'll get to the second way of thinking about it by the end. Okay, relational thinking with subtraction. So we've got 26 minus something equals 24 minus 12. So there were 2 ways we thought about doing this. Both are the same thing, only they're worded in different ways and presented in different ways to students. The first one is saying, well, the difference here, there is 1 diamond block difference and 2 gold block difference. So we need to maintain that difference. So we need to be 1 diamond block different and 2 gold blocks different, which means we need to have a 14 here. So that's option 1. But that's not how the students were doing it initially. So what I think we would start with is they were starting with kind of maintaining the difference, but not so much. They were saying this one is 2 bigger than this one, and that means that this one here must be 2 bigger than this one, which still gets the same answer and is still maintaining the difference, only is worded slightly differently. So that's subtraction, relational thinking in Minecraft. Alright, relational thinking in multiplication. The initial question, if I get rid of that, and this, is 5 times 14 equals something times 7. So what we've thought about is we need to say, well, we need to do this in groups of 7. How many is that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it's 2 groups of 7. So if we sit back and have a look at that, so it's 5 times 2 groups of 7 equals something times 1 group of 7, so we must have 2 groups of 5, is the way we're thinking about doing this. 2, 3, 4, 5.
So that works like that. Of course, then we would have to get the students to convert that to that. So we're talking about converting between place value as well. If we fly to the other side of the dirt blocks here, we've got another question. So if I get rid of the wrong block down there, and we talk about this one. So something times 18 is 6 times 9. So straight away you're looking at 18 and 9 being your connection. So you make this into two groups of 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you sit back and have a look. If this is two groups of 9 and that's one group of 9, then you must halve this one, which means you need to pick off the 3. So that's how we're planning on looking at relational thinking in Minecraft with multiplication. Relational thinking division in Minecraft. So if I set this back up to the way it was, here is our initial question. Something divided by 18 equals 6 divided by 9. So what we decided we would have to do is group this into groups of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then we can relate that. So two groups of 9, something divided by two groups of 9 has to be the same as one thing divided by one group of 9. So therefore that has to be two groups. So our answer is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's two groups of 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then of course the students would have to convert that into 12. So that's how we're proposing to do that. We have another one over here which goes the other way. So our answer is over here, and the actual question started out as 32 divided by 16 equals 9 divided by something. So we 8 divided by something. So we broke 32 into groups of 4. So we got 4 groups of 8, and then we also how can I explain that? So we broke 32 into columns of 8, and then we broke 16 into the same number of columns. So now we've got 4 groups of 8 divided by 4 groups of 4, and it's 1 group of 8 divided by 1 group of 4 is the way we're talking about doing those.